Dreaming about doing something and actually doing something are completely different. Now, dreaming has always come very easily to me. I've always been a little girl with big dreams, but I've always been terrified of actually following through with any of them. Scared that I would fail, scared that I wouldn't make it, just scared. One of my dreams has always been to travel the world, to see new places, to experience new cultures, and I've always been scared to, finances, who will I go with, I don't want to go by myself, but then an opportunity came up with school, and had the chance to get to go to Germany for a class, and I really couldn't pass it up. I had to do it. I had to take that leap and go ahead. So here I am, absolutely terrified. Berlin is such a huge city, and I don't like people. I'm a complete introvert. I like to be by myself, keep to myself. I like to be invisible most of the time. But how do you do that in a big city? It turns out that's exactly what a big city does. There are so many people, and nobody knows each other really. You just go along your business, and that's it. I'm so used to being in a small town where most of the people that live there, and you go to the little store and they're like, hey, how are your parents? And here, everybody just ignores each other. And you just get on the subway, you put in your headphones, and you go to wherever you need to go. And it might sound like, I don't know, maybe I thought that I would miss home, but I didn't. I loved this. I loved being able to just sit on a subway and look at all these people, all the different kinds of people that I got to be where they are, and I got to see what they do on a daily basis. And I love just putting in my headphones and really being a part of that culture and just taking it all in and just doing it all. I was absolutely terrified, but turns out maybe I was meant for a big city. Maybe this is the kind of place that I'm supposed to end up in. I don't know, but overall, it was about more than that, I found out. It's about overcoming fears and doing what you've always dreamed of doing. And, sometimes, yes, you might fail and you might fall, but I learned something else while I was there. It's about finding yourself. It's about leaving home for the first time. When you've lived your whole life under your parents and their beliefs and how they do things, it's hard to find out who you are as a person outside of them. And this experience allowed for me to do that. It was nice to just feel free, When you have your parents watching your every move, it's a little difficult. Sometimes you feel like you're on a little leash and you can only go so far and do so much, but to be somewhere else without them discovering yourself for the first time, it's amazing. The freedom, the power, the peace even that you experience, it's all just amazing. I found out so many things about myself. I was able to say what I wanted to say, feel how I really wanted to feel, and not be afraid to talk about it, and not be afraid to do whatever I wanted, because for once in my life I was free. And I'm not scared anymore. I still have my doubts. Everybody has doubts on things, but taking risks is worth it, especially if it can help you grow in the process.